Good morning, y'all. I just woke up to be really emotional. I understand. And my mom was just trying to help. I get that. But in the process, she ruined 3 of my outfits. $150 bodysuit. Faded all the colors. It was specifically in my laundry thing since May because I was trying to figure out how I need to wash this thing. My mom went ahead and washed it, and it's not supposed to be soaked. And then it shrank even more, and she tried to dry it out and put pool noodles in it, and I did try it on, but it still didn't. And after the resale, I can't really resell it because it's not going to fit the person right because of the different shrinkage areas and then the extra stretched out from being soaked. And then she dried this, one of my favorite tops, and now it shrank because she dried it. It's supposed to be hung dry. It too is actually really not supposed to be soaked because of the dye, but it's okay that I have it a little bit faded, but she dried it and now it shrank. And now it's not going to fit me right again. And then she dried these, my other outfit that I just wore over the weekend, and it has faded and shrank as well. It doesn't fit me how it should. It is too small. So my mom has ruined essentially 3 of my outfits by washing the wrong and not paying attention. This is a woman that taught me to read labels and to wash my clothes separately and to sort them. Make sure to wash cold water things in cold water, such and such. And she's run through my outfits. That's like $200 worth of clothes that I can't afford to replace. They're just items. They're just clothes. But I'm just now starting to get into going to local places to try and socialize and try to get the brand ambassador thing taken care of. And now I have 3 ruined outfits for over $200. It's not a good way to wake up. I am so extremely upset. But I need to feel these feelings before she gets home, before I say something that I don't mean. The son of a bee. I'm just now trying to pay everything off. And I can't, those are basically not even paid for because I had to pay them off. And I was thinking about trying to resell them, but I can't even sell them as advertised for the size because now they aren't the size that they're supposed to be. I'm so upset because I just don't know how I'm gonna make the money back. I'm so financially strapped right now. I don't even have money for an oil change. I take pride in taking care of my vehicle. I take pride in taking care of my things that are inexpensive. She did not ruin them on purpose. I know she didn't. It's not what she's trying to do. She was trying to be helpful. She knows I've been in no flare lately. She's wanted to help me. I've got to keep that in mind. But my parents are strapped too. They don't have the money to replace the $200 in clothes that I need to have replaced. And almost immediately, my mom can barely work. She's really disabled. She has a lot of problems going on with her pain and stuff too. Things are replaceable, but they're not replaceable in the amount of time I need them to be. It's still like festival Rave renegade season, and I need to be able to wear certain outfits at times. And now I got $200 worth of clothes that are ruined right now. This one isn't really festival gear, but this is what I like to wear underneath my bigger clothes. I like a bralette. And I can stretch it and I can make it work, but it's just not the same. It doesn't cover how it should. I have an orange one too, but I like the pink one. And that is the only place I could find that was the Oregon State Fair, and that's at the end of this month. I don't even think I can afford to go to the fair this year. I missed the county fair as well because of money and time and other things going on. I'm extremely upset about this, and I'm trying to calm down before my parents get home, because they're about to go on a vacation. Not really a vacation, they're going to go down and help my uncle and aunt move into their house and help them with repairs and things that they need to do, because the previous owners left the place a mess because they couldn't find a place. My aunt and uncle bought the house, but the people wouldn't get out after they sold the house to them. They couldn't find another place to go move and live. And it's like, well, you shouldn't have sold us the house, but they allowed them to stay there for a month while my aunt and uncle split the bill and paid for motels and other places because they sold their other place because they bought this other place. So yeah, they got screwed out of a freaking deal, and now my mom and dad are going down there to help them with their bad health and stuff. My mom's been in a lot of pain. She's been getting injections, and then that's the other thing. I'm like, watch my parents get these injections and stuff to help their pain, and not me. I can't even help with the stuff I need. My needs are not getting met. I'm just a wreck this morning. I just say I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I already popped all my pills that I needed to, because I have to numb these feelings down a little bit because they are so strong. And I can't go yelling at my mom and making her feel even more like crap. She feels bad about what she did with my one outfit, but now I have to tell her about the other outfits that she's going to have to replace now. She's going to feel even worse. I already know what it's like to beat yourself up because of making a mistake. But making like 3 mistakes all at one time... She should have looked at the flippin' tags. I even asked her like 2 or 3 months ago about how to like take care of my one bodysuit. This green outfit was the only one that I had to wear too. That was like somewhat appropriate. The other ones I didn't care for so as much. So I'm going to get on the resale groups and I'm going to try and sell them now, because I can't fit into them. But I can say that they are washed, and that you just need to be a little bit smaller of a size for it to fit now, because I can't fit into it. And hopefully somebody will buy it. I'm gonna have to sell it for a lot less too. Almost free. I wish I knew somebody else that would fit in these outfits that I could just give them to and gift them to. Maybe that's what I'm gonna try and do. Is just I'll gift them to somebody and hopefully they'll like it and wear it. I don't know. All I know is I'm upset because I have $200 worth of clothes that I just can't wear now. Because they don't fit right. And I get them at various places and I can't even replace them into the same ones. I have to get different ones now. Because I can't even get the same ones. They're season outfits are season outfits and they come and go. I can't even replace the one that I lost at EDC in 2023. I've never seen it since. I've lost outfits. My mom has shrank my outfits now. I ruined the colors because it's not supposed to be soaked. It says specifically do not soak. Granted, I tried to clean one of my other newer outfits that I haven't worn yet, and that one worked out fine washing, but I had to hang dry it and stuck. And my mom, whenever I hang dry my clothes, she sees them out there for days. I just have to try to keep my cool because my mom is also having this beginning stages of dementia, so I have to try and be kind about this because I don't want her to be in a bad mood. So I had to try and get my attitude right before they come home. Because I can't have them leave on a bad note, because what if something happens to them while they're gone? And then I'm mad at them over something trivial or something stupid like this. And then, you know, we leave on bad terms and they might never see him again, you know, if an accident were to happen, you know. That's one thing I pride in is I always try to say goodbye on a good note with somebody. No matter what, because I'm so afraid of abandonment. I've had a lot of people abandon me. I've done a lot of abandoning myself because I need to have boundaries and I need to make sure that I'm okay. That I'm okay. Because I'm the most important for myself. Only I can change my feelings. Nobody else can change these feelings for me. I have to change them. So this morning is just a bad morning. And I have to feel these feelings. I'm so upset. I'm so angry. And my emotional dysregulation makes me cry when I'm very angry. Because I don't know how else to express myself. When I have such strong feelings. My strong feelings are so overwhelming. I don't know how to regulate them except for just crying. And yelling and saying vulgar things to people that are the ones that cause this. Well, I'm the one that can change my feelings. I can't have my codependent feelings on somebody else. I have a lot of drainage. I am extremely upset. I have $200 worth of clothes that are irreplaceable, basically. And they're just items. I have to just keep reminding myself they're items that I have worked hard for I've been working so hard to pay all of this off. And none of it's paid off yet. I've been broke. I've been homeless. I've been without things. And so I take pride in the things that I do have. And I do take care of the things that I have. But when somebody else messes it up, I don't know how to handle my feelings with this. I kind of went ballistic when I first saw the other thing yesterday, so I have to kind of try and... I know my mom felt bad, and even before I was still mad when I hugged her and apologized to her for blowing up at her. I was still mad at her about it. But I'm even more mad. I'm holding on to the resentment of all of this because of me finding out about the new items that she ruined as well. There's going to be things like this. There's going to be a lot of heartache, and there's going to be a lot of things in the future. Because I know dementia is a hard thing. Her mind is going, and she's just not thinking of certain things like she used to anymore. She's just not as sharp as she was. Dementia and Alzheimer's are really bad disease, guys. I'm trying my best not to blame that, but it is partially to do with what this whole situation stemmed from. She's like, I didn't remember us talking about that. There's just little signs here and there of her brain going. And some days she's in just such a terrible mood. And it's hard to try and be that uplifting person because I'm so sensitive to the people around me that I can pick up on their energy and their low vibration, and it affects me. So I can't always be around her because I can't. I have to have these boundaries up so I don't explode on her and attack her for things that she really just can't have any control over in a way. This is so hard. You know, it's nice to be with my parents as they age, but as these health issues pop up, it's going to be harder. And I have to try and just humble my own feelings, but I have to be able to talk about them. And the only way that makes me feel better is talking my feelings to the people that upset my feelings. It's the only way I ever feel better, to express how I feel towards the person that originally got these feelings started. Only I can control my feelings, though, so I feel like I'm such a hypocrite when I say that, and then I'm like, but I am my own feelings. Excuse me. I'm so upset. I'm trying to talk about my dysregulated emotions. It's only gonna help me become better at it. They're just items. But it's like, whenever something like that would arrive, my mom would be like, another, you're wasting your money on that. So I'm highly judged for these outfits that I buy. But yet now my mom's going to have to turn around and buy me one because she's the one that ruined it. It's hard for me to think like, oh, I bet she did this on purpose, but no, she didn't. She didn't do it on purpose, but still, she gives me such grief for the some crap that I do. And I can't say crap. The way I live my life and the things that I purchase, I get this look every time I get something sent here. It just weighs on me after a while, you know? Being judged for every purchase I make. And then, of course I'm broke the rest of the month, and then and then I'm judged for that with how I'm managing my finances. I manage them the best that I freaking can right now, and still have money for myself to do something each month. But I'm perpetually broke all the time. I'm trying to pay off my debt that I racked up before EDC, just so I can rack it up right again right before EDC. I'm trying to do it better this year. I bought lower tickets because I didn't want to spend the extra money on it. I'm paying $100 less than I was last year, this year around. I'm trying to go a cheaper route this time. I'm trying to do the one and only package that I'm an ambassador for, that I still need to get online and do the training stuff for. I have people relying on me online to start trying to sell these packages and trying to get this stuff done. And I'm in such a flare right now, and I'm in a moody mood. It's not that I'm pushing people away. I'm kind of like keeping people out of hands with the way. Like, hey, I'm here, but I'm not really here. I'm fighting my own sicknesses and flare right now. My finances aren't the best. My body is feeling awful. I'm trying to rest the most that I can. I can't see my chiropractor this week very much, so I'm dealing with the extra pain. I'm dealing with the extra steroids. I'm dealing with the extra... My lab results aren't the best because my renal function and liver function are starting to be sluggish because I'm taking too many medications. So, and I'm not eating the best either because I'm just not hungry, but when I am hungry, I'm craving the wrong things and eating the wrong things. Like, my life is not in a balance right now. It's not balanced. It is like this right now, and there's too much up here, and I don't have enough over here to be able to be like this. I'm barely struggling, and I'm barely tipping more and more like this, and I just need my infusions. I'm trying to get into my immunologist. I'm trying to get a nerve conduction test done so I can get to the specialist in the East Coast, and I need to make arrangements to get to Rhode Island, and I need to make all kinds of arrangements to try and get help to get the surgery I need. I need surgery, and I have to go after the specialist, and it is so hard to deal with the VA. I get all the referrals, and my VA appointment's coming up really soon, and my anxiety is really spiking. So I can't wait soon enough for my medication manager meeting. I'm just having a really tough go with life at the moment. I can't even finish dusting. I started dusting yesterday. I couldn't even finish that task. I want to create my bracelets, and I just don't have the strength in me to do it. And now my emotional state is just so wrecked that I just don't want to do anything. Because I'm stuck in this negative thought cycle. Because of the medication I'm on too. I'm on steroids, and so it makes me even more emotionally dysregulated. But I have all these factors against me right now. It's a rough day. After having such a good couple weeks, I've been trying to mask myself as best I can over the top of all of this. It just caught up to me now.
Peace out.